A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
Of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum invite you to enjoy Life. Life with Luigi, a comedy show created by Cy Howard and starring that celebrated actor Mr. J. Carroll Nash with Alan Reed as Pasquale. The makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum are glad to bring you Life with Luigi because they feel it's a friendly, good-natured show that offers you relaxation and enjoyment. And you know, Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum offers you relaxation and enjoyment, too. It's pleasant to chew on a smooth piece of Wrigley's Spearmint whether you're working, shopping, listening to your radio, or doing just about anything. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum tastes good, it's refreshing, and the good easy chewing gives you comfort and satisfaction. Now, Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum brings you Luigi as he writes another letter describing his adventures in America to his Mama Basco in Italy.
Dear Mamma Mia. Now is the Thanksgiving in America, and every American is going around with a big, happy smile on his face, unless he's a turkey. And even the turkeys have got something to be thankful about in this country. This year, he's getting 5 cents more a pound than he got the last year. But, Mamma Mia, this week, I'm had the most wonderful idea I've ever had. I've got so much to be thankful for that here's what I'm going to decide to do. I'm going to make a big Thanksgiving party in my house. I'm going to invite all America. Sure. I'm going to put all the turkey, the fruits, and the drinks on my table, open up my door, and tell every American that's a passerby, come on to my house, sir. Maybe it's sounding crazy, Mamma Mia, but how else am I going to show my appreciation for living 3 years in America? First, I'm thought maybe I should write a letter to President Truman and say, Dear President, thanks for letting me in. But Pasquale says Truman is going to find out I didn't vote in 1948, so he's going to write back, you're welcome, and get out. And then I'm thought, maybe I'm going to show my appreciation by paying my income tax 4 months early. Again, Pasquale says no. He says if I'm sending the money now, Treasury is going to get a full too quick, and that's liable to inflate the inflation. So then I'm got this big idea to make a big Thanksgiving dinner in my house and invite all the Americans to come and celebrate with me. Then, while everybody's eating, I'm going to tell them a story. I'm going to tell them the story of a Thanksgiving and the Pilgrims and what it's mean to me.
Luigi, my friend. Hello, Luigi. Hello.
Hello, Pasquale. And a happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you, little turkey puss. Luigi, look, I know you got no plans for this Thursday, so I hereby invite you to the biggest Thanksgiving dinner you ever ate in all your life.
Oh, thanks, Pasquale, but not this year.
What?
Well, this year, Pasquale, I'm making my own dinner.
Ooh, listen to the little pumpkin head. Luigi, turkey costs 70 cents a pound. You worth 10 cents a pound. There's a more chance that the turkeys are going to have Luigi for Thanksgiving.
Now, don't worry, Pasquale. I'm got enough money. I'm took out all of my money from the bank, and I'm buying the turkeys, pies, the fruits, and nuts, everything.
Took out every penny, eh?
Yeah.
Who are you going to invite to this feast?
America.
What? America?
Yeah.
Luigi, you ain't even got a room in your house for Rhode Island. Oh, what a big dope I was to let you fool me. For a minute, I thought he was serious.
Yeah, but I am serious, Pasquale.
Oh, Luigi, come on. I think you better come with me to some psychologist so he can give you a sanitation test.
But why, Pasquale? I'm not crazy.
Listen, Luigi, just because the Marshall Plan feeds Italy, that don't mean you got to start a Bosco Plan to feed America.
But Pasquale,
Stop, you big dope. How many times I got to warn you to stop bothering this country? You got 2 more years before you get the citizen papers. So lay low. Don't act suspicious. Don't feed Americans. Don't do nothing until they make you a citizen. Then you can be as stupid as you want.
Yeah, I know, Pasquale, but I'm got so much to be thankful for in America. How else am I going to show my thanks?
Well, there's one way, Luigi. Biggest way there is.
What way is that, Pasquale?
By marrying an American citizen.
You mean Rosa?
I don't mean ex-Xavier Cugats. Well, what do you say, little banana nose?
Pasquale, this year I'm going to eat the turkey, not the marijuana.
Oh, please, don't be so ippity-puppity. Eat the turkey. Look, Luigi, forget this crazy idea about feeding the country. You come eat with us, and we're going to have turkey, cranberry pies, candies, fruits, everything from stupid till you go nuts.
Pasquale, thanks so much, but this year I'm going to say no.
Uh-huh. Still they're going to invite America to your party, huh?
That's right, Pasquale.
How you going to do this, Luigi? You going to go to your telephone, call up Washington and say, hello, Harry? This is Luigi, the last greenhorn you let in the country. Look, Harry, I'm making a bigger Thanksgiving dinner, so how's about you getting a babysitter for Margaret and coming over with the wife?
No, Pasquale, that's not what I'm going to do.
Oh, come on, Luigi. Don't go and spoil all of my plans. I want to have a real old-fashioned Thanksgiving dinner. Turkey with plenty of stuffing, wine, a pumpkin of pies, and meat.
No, wait, Pasquale. Don't think I don't appreciate that you invited me. Because you're the best friend I got in America.
Well, all right, to prove it. Look, Luigi, I got a bottle of wine I've been keeping in my cellar for 25 years. You're going to drink a glass. Roses are going to drink a glass. Who knows what might happen after this?
I'm going to be in a cellar for 25 years. No, thanks, Pasquale. I'm going to get my mind all made up. 5 o'clock Thursday, any American that wants is going to be eaten in my store.
Ah, you're making me sick. You with your crazy ideas. You think just because you invite strange Americans for dinner, that means that they're going to come, huh?
Well, I'm sure, Pasquale.
That shows how gullible you are. Luigi, believe me, nobody's going to show up.
Oh, Pasquale, you saying that just because you're mad. But you see, they will show up, they will.
They won't.
They will.
They won't. Well?
Will they? We're going to have the most wonderful Thanksgiving dinner.
Quiet, class. I'll call the roll. Mr. Basco?
Here.
Mr. Howard?
Here.
Mr. Olson? Mr. Schultz?
Gobble, gobble.
Mr. Schultz, I presume you're imitating a turkey.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Please, control yourself.
That's impossible. In this season, a turkey has got to lose its head.
All right, Mr. Turkey, since you're so full of the holiday spirit, perhaps you can answer some of the history questions I prepared about Thanksgiving.
Well, that's unconstitutional, Miss Spalding. In America, you can't force a turkey to testify against themselves.
All right, never mind. Mr. Howard, you may tell us, what year did the Pilgrims arrive in America?
With pleasure. It happened in 1620.
Correct. And what was the name of the boat they came in?
The Maytag.
The Maytag? That's a washing machine.
So what? So the Pilgrims wanted clean shirts when they got it. Go to the Lollapalooza.
Quiet, please. Mr. Basco, you may tell us the name of the boat.
The Mayflower.
Very good, Mr. Basco. I'm glad you studied your lesson today.
Well, Miss Spaulding, I'm studied by the Pilgrims all the week. And this Thanksgiving, I'm going to tell the Pilgrim story to all the people at my dinner.
Well, fine.
Your dinner, Luigi. I was going to invite you to my house for dinner.
Sure, and I promised Olga I would bring you over for turkey.
Now, stop everybody. If Luigi's got to get it indigestion, I want to have the honor of giving it.
No, but friends, thanks for inviting me and thinking about me, but...
No buts, Luigi. Come to my party. We're going to have me, my wife Frida, the 3 kids, then, of course, Uncle Hugo, Aunt Bertha, Brother Wolfgang, his wife Hilda, the twins, Grandpa Max, his girlfriend, and as always, Sam.
Sam? Who's this Sam?
Who knows? Every year he shows up at Thanksgiving. He tells me that he's my wife's cousin. And my wife, he tells he's my cousin. Meanwhile, he eats more than all of us put together. Oh, smile, Luigi. You're going to have a wonderful time with us.
No, shucks, but thanks anyway.
Luigi, Olga will be real disappointed if you turn us down.
My Esther will be very unhappy, Luigi. She's even learning how to make a pizza.
Class, maybe Mr. Basco has his own plans for Thanksgiving. He's already said he's going to make his own dinner.
That's right.
But you got no family here, Luigi. Who's going to be your guests?
America.
America?
You're going to invite America?
It's just a quiet and formal little gathering. 150 million people. Luigi, you must be joking, huh?
No, sure, I'm not joking.
Luigi, what do you mean? You're going to invite America?
Well, I'm here over 3 years in this country, and I want very much to say thanks to America for letting me in, giving me a chance someday to become a citizen. So I'm going to go out in the street, and the first Americans I'm going to see,
You mean you're really going to invite strangers to your Thanksgiving dinner?
They're not strangers, sure. They're Americans.
Hey, Jiminy, Luigi, this is the looniest thing you ever did.
Loony, but wonderful.
The little Wiener Schnitzel.
Well, if that's going to make you happy, Luigi, then do it. Just be careful who you invite, that's all.
Yeah, but why should say? What's the difference? One American is like any other American.
Maybe you're right, Luigi. I'm sure you're going to have a wonderful Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, well, I hope. But Miss Spaulding, you don't think it's crazy?
I think it's wonderful, really.
Sure, why don't I ever think of those things? That Jiminy, sure.
Because you're smart, Olsen. And when you're smart, you think before you do something. And if you think before you do something, you never do it. Listen to me, a verschimmelt philosopher.
Luigi, is there anything we could do to help you with the dinner?
No, Harry, what you thanks, but I'm just going to make the turkey. Then I'm going to go out and invite the Americans, and I'm going to hope everybody is going to be there 5 o'clock Thanksgiving Day.
By everybody, you mean everybody?
Ain't you going to invite anybody else?
Well, listen, Americans doesn't mean anybody else. But friends, why you look at me this way? Don't you think Americans, are they going to be glad to come if I invite them?
Oh, don't worry, they'll come.
Oh, of course, they will. Yeah.
You're going to have plenty of people, Luigi. I'm sure of that.
But enough to make a big party, I sure say.
With free food and drink? Luigi, not only you're going to have a big party, you're going to have enough Americans in your house to start a third party.
Before we return to Life with Luigi, here's a suggestion that'll make your Thanksgiving dinner even more enjoyable. After dinner, pass some Wrigley's Spearmint chewing gum around the table. Yes, a stick of delicious Wrigley's Spearmint gum tastes mighty good after a meal, or at any time. It's refreshing, it leaves a nice, clean taste in the mouth, and the pleasant chewing aids digestion. So, plan to top off your dinner with healthful, refreshing Wrigley's Spearmint chewing gum. The folks at your house will really enjoy it. And remember, it's a good idea to have plenty of Wrigley's Spearmint gum handy at all times, because chewing Wrigley's Spearmint adds to your enjoyment of whatever you're doing. when you're shopping, be sure to include a few packages of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. Now let's turn to page 2 of Luigi Basco's letter to his mother in Italy.
Well, Mamma Mia, tomorrow's going to be Thanksgiving. And today I'm fixed up 2 turkeys. I'm going to put them in a stove. I wish you could have seen those turkeys, Mamma Mia. So nice and big. I bet there was a saying before they come from the farm, hey, eat a lot because Luigi's are going to need you for this Thanksgiving party. Well, I'm going to get everything I'm going to need. The pies and nuts, the fruits, the candies, and now I'm going to go to the bank and get my last $5 for the decorations. And also, while I'm there, I'm going to invite everybody in the bank to my party. Then from there, I'm going to get the decorations, invite the sales lady, and then I'm going to invite everybody. Mamma mia, is it too bad you're not here to see how happy I am? America, I love you. You're like a papa to me. From ocean to ocean. Here's my banker. He's a wonderful banker. I wish I could invite you too, banker, because besides the people who's working beside you.
Hold the car here, Lawrence. I'll be out in a minute. Sorry, young man.
That's all right. Mister.
Yes?
You going to someplace to eat for Thanksgiving?
Why?
Because if you're not, I got a big party in my store, and you're welcome.
Well, that's very nice of you, Mr.
Here's my card, the Luigi Basco, 21 and North, the Hollister Street, at 5 p.m. shop, and you can bring your friend Lawrence, too.
Lawrence is my chauffeur. Now, if you'll excuse me.
That's making no difference. Just because he can drive a car and you can't don't mean I'm not going to invite you.
Mr. Basco, I'm the president of the bank, Mr. Fox.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Fox. I'm one of your steady customers. Yeah, sure. Bank number 11786. Recognize me?
No. Mr. Basco, don't tell me you came here just to invite me to your Thanksgiving party.
No, Mr. Fox. But you see, I'm 3 years in America. So I'm making a big party to celebrate, and I'm inviting everybody in America.
Everybody in America? Excuse me, I'm in a hurry.
No, please, Mr. Fox.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, Mr. Basco, but I don't think Mrs. Fox and I can attend.
No, please. I'm saving the drumstick just for you.
I wish I could say yes, Mr. Basco, but, well, I'll be frank with you. We've already pledged ourselves to attend a big benefit dinner downtown.
Oh, and you already paid, huh?
Well, it'll be quite an affair. $25 a plate.
Mamma, if the plate doesn't cost so much, how much are they going to charge you for the turkey?
Well, goodbye, Mr. Basco, and good luck on your dinner.
But wait. Thank you.
Yes, sir, can I help you?
Please, mister, I'm like some little balloons and decorations for my Thanksgiving party.
Certainly. How many guests will there be?
I don't know.
Well, can you give me some idea? Will it be 4, 6, 12, 16?
Yes.
What?
Well, it could be 4, 6, or 12, or 16. Might also be 100.
Oh, you're joking.
I'm not. You see, since yesterday, I'm invited a lot of people, but to tell you the truth, my friend Pasquale, maybe he's right. Most of the people, they smile at me like I've been out in the sun too long.
Well, of all the people you invited, who are you sure is coming?
Lady, so far the only one I'm sure of is the turkey.
I must say this is all very strange.
Well, let me explain you. You see, I'm 3 years in America, and I want to show my appreciation to America for letting me in. So I'm making a big party with all the money I'm got, and well, now I'm going around and inviting all Americans, and is it sounding crazy, huh?
It's very sweet.
Oh, you like it, huh? Well, all right, here's my card. The Luigi Basco, 21 North, the Hollister Street. The party is at 5 o'clock sharp. But if you come 5 minutes early, Turkey is not going to be mad. Oh, please, you're going to come. Huh? I'm also going to tell you the story about the Thanksgiving.
Well, I'll try.
Promise, huh? I want to feel it. Somebody's going to come.
Well, I can't promise, but I will do my best.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Will it be all right if I bring a friend?
Anybody, Miss Sales Lady, anybody. I don't care if you bring an enemy. Early night at 3 o'clock. I'm going to invite a few more people in this park, and then I'm going to go home. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Mind if I miss you down?
Go ahead. It's a free country.
Good. I'm glad you agree with me.
Huh?
Is it nice here in the park, huh?
Sure. I like it so much I sleep here.
Oh, you sleep real nature lover, huh?
Yeah. You bring any breadcrumbs?
Why, you like to see the people feeding the birds, huh?
Yeah. And it comes in handy if you ain't had lunch.
Mommy, you hungry, huh? I'm sorry for you.
Mister, I didn't ask for pity. Just for food.
Well, all right. You're going to get the plenty. I'm going to invite you to a party.
What is this? Nobody believes a bum no more. Everybody thinks I got $20,000 sewed up in the lining of my coat. Well, look, I ripped out the lining, not a dime.
My friend, I'm going to care if you got $1 million. You're invited to my party, turkey and everything.
Is this a joke?
No, miss, this isn't a joke. 5 o'clock, I'm invited all America to my story.
All America. I might have known the whole thing is a nightmare.
No, it isn't no bad dream. Is it true?
Friend, don't kid me. When you're in my condition, you can't take jokes.
Hey, look, it's almost the time. Come on with me right now to the party.
I don't believe it. Let me touch you.
Huh? Oh, sure. See?
Gee, this is Thanksgiving for real.
Mommy, is it 6 o'clock and nobody's showed up?
Well, I'm somebody, I hope.
Oh, sure, excuse me. But all those people I'm going to talk to, nobody. The sales lady, the bus drivers.
Friend.
Huh?
When you invited me, I had a hole in my stomach, but now it's so deep you could drill for oil.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but... All right, here, I take out a turkey, sausage, and vegetables. Hey, look, that's a feast for a king.
A king gets 3 squares a day. That's a feast for a bum. Well, let's start.
All right. Oh, wait. Here, you glass of wine.
Thanks.
Come on, we drink, huh?
Drink.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. So the pilgrims sailed from Plymouth in England. September 6th, 1620. It was about 100 men and women and the children. Pass the pickles, please.
Yeah. And they came to Massachusetts December the 21st, 1620. Everything looked black, but suddenly the harvest was good.
It couldn't be as good as this turkey. Cooked it yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you ought to eat some of it.
Yeah. No, I can't. So in November, the pilgrims decided to give it a thanks.
Hey, here comes somebody.
Huh?
Well, hello, Mr. America.
Oh, it's you, Pasquale, huh?
Here, it better be, otherwise I've been feeding somebody else in the face all day.
That's very funny. Ha, ha.
Who's this, Luigi?
Pasquale, this is my guest.
What?
Oh, Pasquale, what are you laughing about?
Oh, you invite the whole country, America. And what shows up? Brooklyn.
Listen, friend, lay off that stuff, or this place will have another dead turkey.
Oh, shut up, you face. Well, Luigi, who was right? You spend your last dime for a party, went out of the streets, invited hundreds of people, and what do you got? Just enough to start a 1 game of canazza.
Please, Pasquale, don't make me feel worse.
Excuse me, am I in the right place?
Sure. Sure, come on in there. I remember you wasn't the man who was pasting the posters on the billboard.
Yeah, that's right. I had the devil of a time finding this place.
Well, now you're here. Come on, start eating it.
Pass the potato salad.
Sure.
I hope you don't mind I brought my wife.
Mind, I'm very happy. Come on in there, Mr. Billboard poster. Hey, look, somebody else is coming.
Mr. Bosco?
Miss Sales, the lady.
Am I too late?
Pass the white meat.
Oh, no. No, you're not too late. I'm going to stop passing in the service something for you.
Well, I'm sorry, but my friend was delayed.
Well, come on, hurry up. The party is just getting started.
Hiya, pal. My bus broke down. Where's the food?
Pass the applesauce.
Oh, no. You can't go to somebody else at this time. Here's a little food for you.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, my man, some more people. Hey, come on in, everybody. Come in. Come on in, everybody. What if it's better? What do you say now, huh?
It's enough to make you lose the faith in human nature.
Mr. Basco.
Mr. Fox, honey, you came too, huh?
Yes, I did. I brought my family.
Come on in. Come on, Mommy. Help us, buddy, please. Help me move the furniture on, so we're going to have a more room, huh?
All right.
Sitting at that banquet, I thought about your idea of inviting America. Well, I just got up and came over.
Boy, I'm glad I got here first.
Hello, Mr. Basco.
It's like a convention of starving turkey stuffers.
Luigi. Yeah, Luigi.
Luigi, next time when you invite all America, don't leave us out.
But Luigi, I'm a taught you understand. You think I would have a party without all of you?
Well, that's what we thought.
So here we are on pass everything.
Wait a second, Luigi. Wait a minute. You're going to make this a real party. Is one person you've got to invite.
You're right, Pascal. All right, go on and invite her, huh?
All right. I'm going to call her in. Rosa! Yes, my little drumstick. Say hello to everybody. Now, Luigi, you got a party with all America.
No, Pascal, you're wrong. With the Russia here, I'm also got the Canada and the Mexico. I'm had the best time of my life for this Thanksgiving. I'm invited all America, and they came. They even was pushed over into Pasquale's store. And it was fun all over. But the funny thing, when I was the happiest, I was the saddest. Because one person who's not American wasn't here. She's Italian. and I'm a hope she's to take care of herself because here's one American who's always a miss her. I love his son, Luigi Basco, an immigrant.
Friends, the makers of Wrigley Spearmint Chewing Gum hope you enjoyed tonight's story of life with Luigi. And for real chewing enjoyment, remember Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. You'll enjoy chewing Wrigley Spearmint while you're working, for instance. Just sink your teeth in and let the smooth, good chewing help keep you going at your best. Chewing Wrigley Spearmint Gum brightens up dull moments, helps keep you fresh and alert so you feel better and work better. Yes, millions chew Wrigley Spearmint Gum on the job to make their work go faster, smoother, more successfully. So for a real help on the job and for real chewing enjoyment, remember Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. Healthful, refreshing, delicious. Get a few packages tonight or tomorrow morning. The makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum invite you to listen next week at this time when Luigi Basco writes another letter to his Mama Basco in Italy. Life with Luigi is a Cy Howard production and is directed by Mac Benoff. Pat Burton is associate producer. The script is written by Mac Benoff and Lou Derman. J. Carroll Nash is starred as Luigi Basco with Alan Reed as Pasquale, Hans Conried as Schultz, Jody Gilbert as Rosa, Mary Shipp as Rick Spaulding, Joe Forte as Horowitz, and Ken Peters as Olson. Music under the direction of Lud Gruskin. This is Charles Lamb. This is the CBS Radio Network.
The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
It's National Nutty Jell-O Week.
Tell everybody you know, and don't let the week go by without Jell-O.
This is Don Wilson. You know, you're missing a lot of fun if you haven't tried tangy, fruit-flavored Jell-O just bursting with crunchy walnuts and luscious sliced bananas. Come on, everybody, come out of your shell. Treat your family to Jell-O with walnuts and bananas this week.
Jell-O.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to you all.
Oh, good morning, dear. A happy Thanksgiving to you, too.
And Effie?
Yes, it won't be a happy Thanksgiving if we don't get things ready before the folks come. Now, if you'll find the boards for the dining room table, I'll get that all set and the chairs put around.
Boy, she puts me to work before I even have breakfast. Gosh, what time did you girls get up, anyhow?
Well, Aunt Effie's been up since 6, and I heard her, so I came down. Look, she made 3 pumpkin pies already.
For Pete's sakes, I told you my mother was bringing pumpkin pies.
Yes, I know, dear. I told Aunt Effie, but...
I don't like your mother's pumpkin pie. She puts entirely too much nutmeg in, just ruins the flavor.
Oh.
Well, she does. She may be my sister, but she is not a good cook. And I don't know where she gets it from, because our mother was a wonderful cook. The other side of the family, I guess.
So I like my mother's cooking.
Well, you're used to it, I guess.
Now, look here, Aunt Effie. Mother has taken prizes at the county fair.
Oh, now, please. We've got so much to do. Put the boards on the dining room table, please, dear, and then have your breakfast so I can get the dishes done. I still have to fix the turkey and get it in the oven.
No, I'll fix the turkey, dear, when I get the table set.
No, Aunt Effie, I'll do the turkey, dear. That's such a job. You can peel potatoes
No,
if you
dear,
will.
I will do the turkey. I don't mind at all. Now, with 16 people, we'll need all the chairs we can round up. I'll just get the one up in the upstairs hall. Get the boards on the table.
I do not want Aunt Effie fixing the dressing for the turkey. She puts too much sage in it.
Oh, for Pete's sakes, you women.
Well, she does, and it just ruins the dressing.
Look, can't you eat it that way just once? Just once, you know, Aunt Effie. She'll insist on doing it anyhow. And...
Well, I'll hide the sage then.
No, all right. But by golly, I never knew it to fail.
Of course, it won't taste right if there isn't any in it at all, but it's better than none, and a handful the way she dumps it in. I'll hide the box of sage way in the back here in the cupboard.
Yeah. Hey. Boy, that sounds like long distance. Now, don't tell me they're not coming.
The rocket, antibiotics, atomic energy, any of these is a fine example of man's progress. But they are by no means his only advancements. In philosophy, too, man has become more civilized. Most of us live our lives in the spirit of fair play without even giving it a second thought. Even when that spirit is broken by one person or another, the rest of us still want the offender treated fairly. No longer does rational man take the law into his own hands. We depend upon the courtroom to keep the scales of justice in balance. Even before a criminal case is brought to court, investigation must be made, facts and witnesses must be assembled to demonstrate a just indictment. Every Sunday over most of these same stations, CBS Radio presents an engrossing dramatic series entitled Indictment. On this series, you follow an assistant district attorney through a criminal case investigation until the formal charge of crime is written. And there lies drama as realistic as life itself. Hear Indictment on CBS Radio this Sunday.
Hello, operator. Yeah, operator, look, I've been holding on here for 10 minutes.
My goodness, what's the matter?
Well, seems the mother put through a call to me. Now they got me in, they can't get mother back.
Well, it's Thanksgiving. I suppose the circuits are busy.
I was looking around upstairs, and we can bring down a chair from Betsy's room, and also your dressing table bench. I don't mind sitting on that.
Oh, no, I'll sit on that, Aunt Effie.
Did you put the boards on the table?
No, he didn't, but he will.
Never mind, dear. We can do it. Come on, Aunt Effie.
Hello.
Put the boards on the table, all right.
Hello, Mother.
Put the thing right over there.
Mother, haven't you started yet? Well, look, Mother, it takes 2 hours to drive over. You better get... Huh? Well, yes. Well, of course Dorothy and Harry and Buddy were invited. Didn't you tell them we expected them? Oh, why does my sister act that way? I never... Yeah, just a minute, Mother. No, hold on, Mother. No, wait a minute.
What's the matter?
Didn't you write a note to Dorothy and tell her we wanted them for Thanksgiving?
Why, no. I just told your mother to ask her.
Oh, well, Mother and Dad stopped over to pick them up, and now Dorothy feels that they weren't really invited.
Oh, your sister.
My
You
sister.
told your mother yourself to ask her.
Yes, I know.
What does your sister have to have? An engraved invitation to come to a family Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, her feelings are hurt. I guess she feels we should have phoned or written them especially, and not through Mother and Dad.
Oh, I am so tired of Dorothy and her hurt feelings.
You are, I know. But look, it is Thanksgiving, and Mother and Dad are sitting over there waiting for them to get in the car. Now, but Dorothy won't budge.
Really, I think your sister's impossible. I'm sorry, dear, but I do. She always expects everybody to kowtow to her. But she has never even thanked me for the blouse that I sent her for her birthday. Never.
Look,
she never
will
wrote
you please?
one
Mother
thing.
and Dad are sitting over there in the...
What's the matter?
Dorothy doesn't feel she was invited because she didn't get an engraved invitation for today, and she's feeling like a martyr.
Well, just let her stay home. She always does this to everybody. Maybe it'll teach her a lesson. Of course, actually, it's your mother's fault. She has spoiled Dorothy since she was born.
Oh, look, let's not go into all that now.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, I'd let her sit there. Trouble is, everyone always gives in to Dorothy.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Well, look, would you talk to her, invite her over here? Mother, put Dorothy on, will you?
No, I'm not going to talk to
her.
her.
Please.
She knows we were expecting her, and frankly, I don't care if she comes or not when she acts this way.
But
She never helps with a thing. She acts as though she's Queen Elizabeth. She always gets a headache so she doesn't have to help with dishes.
Oh, look, please. Hello, Dorothy. Well, say, what's this about you not coming over for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I can just hear her. Well, we weren't really invited.
What do you mean you weren't really invited, Dorothy?
Well, I don't like to just barge in.
Barge in, Dorothy. Now, why do you say that? Huh?
What's she saying now? Probably that. Well, Harry and I don't care to go any place we're not wanted.
What do you mean not wanted? For the love of my course, we want you. You know that... Yes, she does. She's right here, Dorothy. She wants to talk to you.
No, I don't want to talk to her.
Just a second. Hold on, Dorothy.
I don't want to talk to her.
Hold on, will you, sis?
No, I'm not talking to her.
Pete's sake, will you talk to her?
I don't want to talk to her. I'm busy, Dusty.
Look, I cannot...
No, why does everybody always have to give in to Dorothy?
Look, it is Thanksgiving. Would you please, for my sake, for Mother's sake, invite Dorothy and Harry and Buddy for dinner now, will you please?
For your sake.
All right.
Hello? Hello, Dorothy. Oh, you silly thing.
Yeah.
Now, look here. You drive over. It wouldn't be Thanksgiving without you. Oh, now, look, we've been so busy with this new house and papering and painting. Oh, now, please, Dorothy, don't be that way. Now, look, everybody will be mad at me if you don't come.
Well, don't tell them we're all moved into the new house. We want to surprise them, Don't tell them.
Look, I meant to write, but... Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah, she's explaining her point of view.
Oh, for Pete's sake,
Dorothy,
she'll babble on for ages. In the end, she'll just come.
Here! Where's the sage? I was getting things out for the dressing. Matter of fact, where's the turkey?
Yes, Dorothy. Now, look, we do want you. Where's the turkey, dear?
What turkey?
What turkey?
Look, will you, Dorothy is on the phone. Will you?
Dorothy? Yeah, sure. Oh, she's babbling on. What do you mean, what turkey?
I don't know anything about a turkey.
Didn't you bring one home last night?
Bring one home, a turkey?
You said to me, don't get a turkey for Thanksgiving. Good old Bill, somebody or other, was giving you one.
Bill Patterson, didn't he send it?
No, he didn't.
Oh, my goodness. Haven't you any turkey?
Well, for Pete's sake, he said he would. He raises turkeys on his farm. He's got kind of a hobby. I did him a business favor, and he said, don't buy a turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm giving you one.
I thought naturally you brought it when you came home last night and couldn't get it in the refrigerator and left it out in back to stay cold.
Oh, no. Bill said that
I called you yesterday at the office and said be sure and check on this Bill somebody or other. Patterson about the turkey.
Well, I didn't hear. I was busy, and
You said yes, you'd take care of it.
Well, I was in the middle of a conference. For Pete's sake, I was half crazy.
Well, I don't know when you're half crazy.
Well, you are.
Oh, there, now you've got Bobby. Yes, darling, Mommy here, darling.
16 people coming for Thanksgiving dinner, and no.
Look, I bumped into Bill 2 weeks ago, and he said positively that he would...
you would depend on Bill Anderson of all
Bill
people.
Patterson.
Well, they look just alike.
Bill Anderson doesn't look anything at all like Bill Patterson, for Pete's sake.
Your father did not get a turkey for Thanksgiving? Oh, Daddy.
You go on up and put on your bedroom
Don't
slippers
yell at
now.
her
Well,
like
I can't help it. You know better than run around here in your bare feet.
Oh, don't tell me that's my folks already. What do we do, take everybody out to dinner with us?
Oh, dear, I'll go. Looks like the delivery man.
Why didn't you buy a turkey, Mommy? If Daddy didn't get one.
Your father said he was getting one.
Bill Anderson told me positively...
I thought you said it was Bill Patterson.
I mean Bill Patterson, that he would give us a turkey. And
Darling, it's here.
Huh?
The turkey. It's here, she said.
Turkey?
What is it in there, baby? It's here. The turkey, and man just left it.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It's here.
Alive! In a crate!
Oh, how wonderful. Oh, look. A real live turkey.
Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. I didn't know Bill would send a live turkey. For heaven's sake, he never even mentioned that. Well, don't keep glaring at me. I'll go out and kill it. I'll clean it. I'll pull out the pin feathers. We'll just eat dinner late today. That's all.
Kill him? Oh, I never thought of that. How would you do it?
Well, with an axe, I suppose. Chop off his head.
Oh, chop off. Don't even talk like that, please, dear.
Well, for Pete's sake, how do you suppose...
Well, there must be some more humane way than that. Can't you chloroform him?
Whoever heard of chloroforming a turkey?
Now, just don't talk anymore about chopping his head off. It just seems too mean. Oh, look at him.
Anyhow, where would I get chloroform, for heaven's sake?
Well, I don't know.
All right. I'll take him out and shoot him.
Shoot him? When he's in the crate?
Well, if I open up the crate, he'll get loose, and my marksmanship is not quite
Well, it certainly does not seem very sporting to shoot him while he's in there. Why, he wouldn't have a chance.
He isn't supposed to have a chance. We're having him for dinner.
Besides, isn't it against the law to shoot off a gun in town? Yes, it is. You can shoot people, but I don't think you can shoot birds, and a turkey is a bird.
It has always been my impression that it was against the law to shoot people.
Oh, I mean burglars, and while defending your home anyhow. Please don't talk any more about killing the turkey. I mean, seeing him live like this, I just couldn't eat him anyway, dear. I just couldn't.
Kill the turkey? You aren't going to kill the turkey.
Thought I told you to get dressed.
Oh, Daddy, don't kill that darling little turkey.
Look.
Couldn't we just keep him, please, Daddy, for a pet?
Betsy, go sit down at the table and eat your breakfast. What are we going to do?
I will drive out to Bill Anderson Patterson's and ask him to... Well, all right, he knows how to do it. And
all right, dear.
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't think I could do it anyway. Look at the way he's looking at me. Would you?
Oh, we have our problems. I'm sorry I've been so cross, dear.
Darling, it's all right. I was, too. I don't blame you. Look, Bill told me positively...
Yeah, all right, never mind. Just get going and get back so I can get it in the oven.
Did somebody leave the phone off the hook?
Dorothy, you were talking to her.
Oh, she was babbling on when all this came up and the baby cried and I just laid the receiver down.
She must have hung up. All you can hear is a funny clicking sound.
Oh. Look, call her back and apologize. Look, I'll take care of it.
Yes, I will. We'll never hear the end of this. Never. Operator, will you give me long distance?
There's a good luck special at your grocer's today. You save 3 cents on every special package of Good Luck margarine you buy, so buy Good Luck now. Today's Good Luck is the light margarine, guaranteed to leave no oily aftertaste. Lever Brothers has world rights to a remarkable blending process that makes today's Good Luck light, like the high-priced spread. It's light in flavor, light on your tongue. So get Good Luck in the special package today and save 3 cents. It's the only margarine guaranteed to leave no oily aftertaste or your money back.
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce with Margaret Hamilton, Francie Myers, and Madeline Pierce, and is produced by Walter Hart. The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
It's National Nutty Jell-O Week.
Tell everybody you know, and don't let the week go by without Jell-O.
This is Don Wilson. You know, you're missing a lot of fun if you haven't tried tangy, fruit-flavored Jell-O just bursting with crunchy walnuts and luscious sliced bananas. Come on, everybody, come out of your shell. Treat your family to Jell-O with walnuts and bananas this week.
Jell-O.
breakfast, dear, so Aunt Effie and I can get the dishes done.
What are we going to do about the turkey that's left?
Is there enough to get another dinner out of it for us?
Oh, I don't think so. 16 people made quite a dent in it. Of course, maybe I could make chicken a la king. There's enough for that.
Yeah, turkey a la king. Isn't it time you went to work, dear?
I am not going to the office today.
You're not?
No, I'm not. Decided to take the day off.
Oh, well, that's wonderful because there's a million things to do. Why don't we wallpaper the kitchen here today?
Wallpaper the kitchen?
Well, it has to be done, and my goodness, now that we've moved into the house, the sooner we get all the rest of the painting and the papering done, the sooner we'll really get settled.
Why do we have to spend the day working? Aunt Effie's here visiting. I'm home. I thought we could all have a nice, pleasant day together.
Well, if we wallpaper the kitchen, we'll all be together.
I'm going over to Mary Lou's to play, Daddy.
Oh, why don't you stay home and be with your daddy? My gosh, I hardly ever see you.
Oh, no, Daddy. Mary Lou asked me over to play, and it's my Thanksgiving vacation.
Is that all Thanksgiving means to you? Just a vacation?
Oh, honey, now don't start
Well, Donna, I thought we could all have a nice, quiet day together. Not doing anything special, but just being together. Sort of a lazy day, sitting around talking, maybe take a drive.
Honey, there's so much to do.
And since I'm here, I want to help. My goodness, I just can't sit around and do nothing anyhow.
And I want to go over to Mary Lou. She asked me.
Well, I mean, what would we sit around and just talk about, dear?
Well, for Pete's sake, surely with my aunt and my wife and my child, we got something in common.
Honey.
Hardly see each other. I'm going all day. Betsy's in school, and she goes to bed early. Aunt Effie hasn't been with us for months. And...
Well, all right, dear. We can sit around and talk for a while.
I want to go to Mary Lou.
You can go to Mary Lou's later. First of all, we're going to sit around and have fun with Daddy. Well, I finished the breakfast dishes now, dear. We can... Oh, where's Daddy?
I don't know.
Oh, well, put your coloring book away. Aunt Effie!
I'll be right there. Just want to get this cake in the oven.
Where do you think Daddy went?
Maybe in his den. Daddy!
Well, I got the cake in the oven, and I've started the turkey a la king. I'll cook it up now, then we can just heat it for dinner tonight.
Yes, that's wonderful, Aunt Effie. Goodness, you don't have to do all that. You worked so hard yesterday with all the folks here.
Oh, you know me, dear. I can't sit still. I like to be doing something.
Yes, well...
How long do you think we've got to sit around and talk?
Well, I don't know. I can't even find him. Maybe he's in his den. Dear? Oh, here you are. Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
Come on what?
Oh, we're all gathered in the living room.
Oh, what are you going to do?
I thought you wanted to talk. We were all to relax together.
Oh, my gosh, it's been so long. First you had to do the dishes, and Aunt Effie wanted to stir up a cake or something.
Yes.
You had to bathe Bobby and feed him. I mean, I got started on some reports here now.
Well, you want to call it off? We've got plenty to do.
Oh, no. I'll be right there.
Oh, Aunt Effie, give Bobby the rest of his bottle there, will you, dear?
Yes, I will.
Well, we're all here. We're all here now, Daddy. There, you're all right, Bobby. Now put your coloring book away, Betsy. Now, what can we all talk about, Daddy, that we have in common, huh?
Well, I don't know. For one thing, it certainly seems appropriate to speak about Thanksgiving.
That was yesterday, Daddy.
Well, all right, I know, honey, but we didn't discuss it, and...
Well, what is there to discuss about it, dear?
Well, I asked Betsy at the breakfast table what Thanksgiving meant to her, and she said a vacation. Well, I just thought that's hardly the point of Thanksgiving.
Oh, darling, when you're little and going to school, you know.
Well, I think it would mean more than that to her. It's when you're little that you should learn the meaning of these things. Didn't you learn about Thanksgiving at school, Betsy, honey? Betsy!
Darling, put away your crayons. Daddy's talking to you.
What, Daddy?
I said, didn't you learn about Thanksgiving in school?
I guess so.
You guess so? Well, what did you learn?
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
Betsy, surely your teacher spoke of Thanksgiving, dear.
Oh, look at Bobby. He's
Betsy.
smiling. Isn't that adorable?
Oh,
he's an Effie's boy. Yes, he is.
Oh, darling, look at your son. Bobby, look at that. Look at it, darling.
Yes, I see. Yeah, I Skipper boy. Now, look, Betsy, what did you learn in school about Thanksgiving?
About the Pilgrims.
All right, what about the Pilgrims?
I don't know. We drew a picture of the Pilgrims and then cut it out and hung it on the wall.
Oh, well, there, now, that's fine.
And Tommy said Susie's Pilgrim wasn't any good at all. And she laughed at a drawing, and Susie kicked him in the stomach, and Tommy cried.
Yeah, well, that's not the...
And Susie said she didn't kick him in the stomach, and said he kicked her first. But that wasn't true, because I saw Susie kick him, so Susie was a liar.
Yes, well, yes, or anyhow, look, let's get back to the Pilgrims, shall we?
I think I'll just go take a look at my cake.
Well,
That's all right. You go right on about the Pilgrims, dear.
Betsy, do you know what the Pilgrims did?
They ate dinner.
They ate dinner. All right, but what was the occasion? I mean, what were they doing?
Eating.
No. I mean, who else was there? Who did they eat with?
I don't know. Their wives, I suppose.
No. Well, yes, but I mean, who else? Wasn't anybody else there?
I suppose the neighbors.
Well, all right, yes. Who were the neighbors? Who were the Indians?
Darling,
well,
don't get like
did
that.
I tell you about the Indians being there?
Oh, yes.
Well, all right. Well, what about the Indians? What did you learn about them?
They had a feather in the back of their heads.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Is this the education that she is getting?
I don't know. Just a second. There's the milkman. Aunt Effie, there's the milkman. Will you tell him we want 3 quarts of milk and 1 medium cream?
All right, dear.
Look, Betsy, did the Indians bring food to the pilgrims?
Yes, they bought corn.
Well, at last, golly, she learned something. Now, look, didn't your teacher explain why we celebrate Thanksgiving? Why the pilgrims celebrated Thanksgiving?
I want to go over to Mary Lou. She's waiting for me.
He doesn't have any medium cream. Only the heavy. All right, get heavy cream then, Aunt Effie, and cottage cheese.
Look, you are not going to Mary Lou's until you tell me what you learned about Thanksgiving now, Betsy.
The pilgrims ate dinner with the Indians. And they had turkey and cranberries and pumpkin pie with whipped cream, and that's why we do too.
Oh, no, dear. The pilgrims did not have turkey and cranberries and pumpkin pie with whipped cream.
Well, yes, they did, dear.
Oh, no, they did not.
They did too, Daddy.
What's that to confuse the child?
Confused? I'm trying to set her straight.
I want to go to Mary Lou's.
You sit still. Look, I am going to get out the encyclopedia and tell you the true facts about Thanksgiving. And so the pilgrims, who had very little to eat, you see, decided to proclaim a holiday that they might rejoice and be thankful together. And now here is what they had to eat. Venison, that's deer, dear.
You know what deer are, Betsy. You know, like Bambi.
They ate Bambi?
Oh, no. Why do you tell her that? No. Now, listen, will you? They ate venison and roast duck, roast goose, clams, and other shellfish. They had eels and white bread and cornbread and leeks and watercress. And for dessert, they had wild plums and dried berries.
They had turkey, too.
No. It says right here there is no actual record that says the pilgrims had turkey for Thanksgiving or cranberries, and they did not have pumpkin pie.
Oh, my goodness, I think it's nicer to think the pilgrims had turkey and pumpkin pie.
Nicer? I want Betsy to learn facts, Aunt Effie. Oh. Now, here, this is interesting. Here's something else here. It was President Lincoln who, in 1863, proclaimed the first national Thanksgiving.
I don't see any point in confusing Betsy at this point. Really, I don't.
Confusing? What are you talking about? Is it confusion to hear the truth?
I want to go to Mary Lou's. There's going to be a whole bunch of kids there, and we were going to play in Billy's treehouse.
All right. I'll take you right now, and I'll take the encyclopedia with me, too.
Why? You are not going to lecture all the children, dear.
Please. We parents also have a great responsibility in the education of our children. Now, just let me do this, will you please? My own way.
We'll return to the couple next door in just a moment. When you have only so much money to spend for something, obviously, you're going to try to get the best value you can for the money. When you have only so much time to spend, the same sort of evaluation holds true. That's why so many people who are pressed for time rely on CBS News for their information about what's going on in the world. With CBS News, they know they're getting the news swiftly and comprehensively. All the news that's important for them to know. But listening to CBS News, they know they're getting something more as well. The seasoned judgments and critical understanding of some of the world's most distinguished reporters and newsmen go into the reporting of the news. CBS newsmen do more than rattle off headlines. They sift out the trivial, put the important news into perspective, present a balanced news picture, a picture that makes the news make sense. If you don't have all day to spend reviewing the news, spend the time you do have as wisely and rewardingly as possible. Depend on CBS News.
All right, please calm down, Mr. What did you say your name was?
Bassett. William Bassett. Is the great teacher here?
Well, dear, won't you come in, Mr.
No,
Bassett?
thank you. I can say what I have to say mighty quick.
My goodness, what is all the shouting about? This is my husband's aunt, Miss Thornton, Mr. Bassett.
How do you do?
For Pete's sake, what's the matter?
Piper?
Yes?
Bassett. William Bassett. Billy Bassett's father. And I will thank you not to butt in on the education of my son.
Well, what's the trouble? I don't believe I even know your son.
That was his tree house you climbed into with all the kids and spouted off all this stuff about the Pilgrims not having turkey for Thanksgiving.
Oh, well, my dear Mr. Bassett.
I am not your dear Mr. Bassett. I'm a father, and I don't like my son coming in the house and telling me I'm wrong, that I don't know what I'm talking about, when everybody knows the Pilgrims had turkey for Thanksgiving. That's why we celebrate it that way.
Well, I'm very sorry, but there is no actual record.
I don't care about any actual record. Thanksgiving means turkey. I was brought up that way, and I want my kid brought up that way.
Well, now, it may be traditional, but if you want the facts...
The facts. Do you know what my son wants? Now he wants to have Thanksgiving dinner all over again because he says we did it wrong. And where, may I ask, wise guy, am I going to get venison, roast duck, roast goose, wild plums, and dried berries, to say nothing of eels?
Well, now, I never for one moment suggested to the children...
Look, in the future, mind your own business, huh? I don't care what you tell your children, but leave mine alone. What was good enough for my father and his father is good enough for my son. And that's turkey for Thanksgiving. Good day.
Huh? Boy, how stupid can you be? Why, the children loved hearing about that first real Thanksgiving. Well, what's this...
Obviously. And if Billy Bassett is an example of how it impressed him, then I suggest you start planning ahead for our next Thanksgiving, dear. When Betsy will want venison, roast duck, roast goose, wild plums, and dried berries. And eels, dear. Yes, and eels, dear.
Golly, well, what's the...
The Couple Next Door is written by Peg Lynch and stars Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce with Margaret Hamilton, Francie Myers, and Madeline Pierce, and is produced by Walter Hart.
This was an original old radio broadcast presented by Radio of Yesteryear. Carol Hawkins speaking.
The Jack Benny Program, presented by America's largest selling cigarette, Lucky Strike.
It is $60.
Lucky Strike. First again with tobacco men. First again with the men who really know tobacco. The independent auctioneers, buyers, and warehousemen.
Yes, a recent impartial survey shows that more independent tobacco experts smoke Lucky Strike regularly than the next two leading brands combined.
So let this overwhelming smoking preference of the experts lead you to real deep-down smoking enjoyment. Just light up a Lucky, and puff by puff, you'll see.
LSMFT. LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And this fine Lucky Strike tobacco means a world of smoking enjoyment for you. Yes, puff by puff, pack by pack.
You'll like Lucky Strike.
The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, last Thursday was Thanksgiving, so let's go back and show you how Jack Benny and his gang spent the day. Our scene opens in Jack's home in Beverly Hills.
Night and day, I am the one. Thanksgiving comes and goes, but I'm never done.
Rochester.
I'm working all the time. I'm nothing but a one-man assembly line. Night and day.
Rochester.
Day and night.
Al Jolson.
I gotta be on one knee. I'm scrubbing the floor.
Rochester, you've been singing all day today.
Well, I'm happy, boss. Here it is Thanksgiving, and I could have been born a turkey.
Oh, you wouldn't have liked that, huh?
No, I couldn't stand being in the oven all undressed and people peeping in at me every few minutes.
Oh.
And when you ain't got no head, you can't tell them to close the door.
I know. Say, Rochester, I'm going to Miss Livingston's house for a Thanksgiving party, so will you help me get dressed?
Okay. But if I were you, I'd change my mind about wearing that old tuxedo.
Why? What'd you do to it?
Oh, it's nothing I did, boss. But when I went to get it, the closet was full of moths.
Moths? Oh, my goodness, were they eating my tuxedo?
Eating it? They didn't even look up when I came in.
Well, maybe it won't show. What part were they eating?
Well, to put it geographically, the South ain't solid anymore.
Oh, stop being silly. Every time I want to get dressed, you all...
I'll get it. Mr. Benny's residence, star of stage, screen, and radio.
Hello, Rochester.
Christmas cards printed to your specifications.
Rochester.
We'll sit with babies, mow your lawn, cater private parties, and we'll give violin recitals at birthdays, weddings, and meat market openings.
Rochester, this is Miss Livingston. I've heard all that before.
I know, but we got 4 parties on this line, and their business is as good as anybody's.
Oh, well, look, Rochester. If Mr. Benny isn't printing Christmas cards, sitting with a baby, mowing a lawn, or giving a recital at a birthday, wedding, or meat market opening, let me talk to him.
Yes, ma'am. It's for you, boss. It's Miss Livingston.
Oh. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Jack. The whole gang is here. When are you coming over?
Pretty soon. And, Mary, I got a surprise for you. I'm going to dress formal.
Formal? But, Jack, that tuxedo of yours is so old it's green.
Oh, Mary, my tuxedo isn't green.
Well, okay, wear it, but stay away from the salad bowl. You may get stabbed with a fork.
Oh, stop.
Well, Jack, the reason I called you is I've been so busy getting the dinner ready for you and the gang, I forgot to get some candy. Will you bring some?
Oh, sure, Mary. I'll stop at the drugstore and get some lifesavers.
Lifesavers? I want a box of chocolate-covered mints. They don't cost much.
No, the mints alone don't, Mary, but you're going to the expense of the entire dinner. Why should you spend more? After all, you're doing enough.
Jack, I meant for you to buy the candy.
Oh. Well, Mary, why didn't you come right out and say so? Of course I'll bring it. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, of all the cheap.
What'd you say, Mary?
This is Mrs. Stewart on your party line.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Stewart.
Don't hello me, and you can cancel my order for Christmas cards.
But Mrs. Stewart.
And that goes for me, too.
What?
This is Mr. Stevens on your other party line.
But Mr. Stevens.
And I'll get someone else to sit with my baby.
Mrs. Allman, please.
What are your prices?
What?
I'm new in this neighborhood.
Oh. Well, I have a regular price list.
Yeah, you get it tomorrow. I mailed it this morning.
Rochester, get off the extension. I wish there weren't so many people on my party line. They all listened in the other day when I was talking to my agency, Batten, Barton, Durston, and Osborne. I'll get it, Rochester. I wish I were all alone on my telephone. There was no one else but me.
Hello, Mr. Benny.
Well, hello, Mr. Kitzel. What brings you here?
I was passing by and I stopped to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, well, that's nice of you. Come on in.
Thank you. Wait till I tie this leash.
Oh, you've got your dog with you?
No, my turkey. I'm taking him out for a walk.
Mr. Kitzel, you're taking a turkey for a walk?
Mm-hmm, a long walk.
Why?
By the time we get home, she'll be so glad to lay down, the rest will be easy.
Well, tell me, Mr. Kitzel, are you going to have much company at your Thanksgiving dinner?
My wife's relatives.
Oh, just your wife's relatives, huh?
Just. You should have so many listeners.
Well, gee, Mr. Kitzel, how many are going to be there?
Well, there's going to be my wife's mother and father, her sister Claudette, her 3 brothers, one of her aunts, 2 of her nephews, and a distant cousin from Cucamonga.
Say, your wife really has a big family.
Yeah. Well, I got to be running along. Oh, but first, Mr. Benny, I got to tell you how much I enjoyed your radio program last week.
Thank you.
Oh, my.
You liked it, huh?
Yeah, I liked that. Oh, such a trouble you had when you was calling your agency Batten, Barton, Bagel, and Blintzes.
No, Mr. Kitzel. See, my agency is Batten, Barton, Durston, and Osborne.
Well, live and learn.
And guess.
Yes, and guess. Well, goodbye, Mr. Benny. I got to be going.
Goodbye, Mr. Kitzel. It was nice seeing you.
The feeling is natural.
Imagine taking a turkey for a walk. Oh, my goodness, look what time it is. Rochester, help me get dressed now. I'm late for Miss Livingston's party. Gee, I'll bet the whole gang is there having a wonderful time.
I didn't come here to criticize. I'm not here to sympathize. But don't tell me those no-good lies, for the lying gal I do despise. She's got baked ribs and butter beans, ham hocks and turnip greens. You and me in New Orleans, and that's what I like about the South.
Wow, how is that, Livy?
You better sing another chorus. The turkey isn't dead yet. Gee, I wish Jack would get here.
Hey, Phil, that was a swell idea, bringing your whole band over here to Mary's house.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Phil, I don't mind your band being here, but your boys have a lot of nerve putting one of my best dishes on the piano for an ashtray.
That ain't no ashtray. That's for tips.
Tip? What a gang.
Hey, Mary, can I eat now? I've got to leave in half an hour.
For heaven's sake.
Hey, Livy, hand me a bottle opener. My boys are hungry.
Never mind that. We'll eat in a few minutes.
I hope so. I've been here since 6:30 this morning.
6:30 this morning? Why, Dennis, how come you got here so early?
Oh, my mother had to deliver the milk anyway, so I thought I'd ride over with her.
You rode over on the milk truck?
Oh, I rode over on the cow. Her customers like it fresh.
Hey! Wait a minute, kid. You mean your mother comes right up to the door and milks the cow herself?
Yeah, my mother's the best milker in the country.
She is?
Sure, she can squirt right through the hole of a donut at 20 paces. Yesterday she turned the cow upside down and hit the O in Honest John.
Oh, stop being so silly.
Hey, fellas, let's have some more music. Come on, Charlie, hit it.
Oh, hey, wait a minute, Phil. Can I play the drums?
Sure, go ahead, Dante. Beat it out.
John, look out!
Don, get up. You're sitting on my orchestra.
Now, fellas, don't break up the house. I've got to go out in the kitchen, see how my maid is doing. I can't give you anything but love, baby, that's it. Oh, Pauline, as soon as Mr. Benny gets here, we'll have dinner.
Yes, ma'am.
And remember my instructions.
Yes, Miss Livingston. I must serve everybody from the left.
Everybody except Don Wilson.
How do I serve Mr. Wilson?
From both sides, and jump back fast. Now, let me see. What else do
Hey, Libby, I just thought of something.
Oh, just a minute, Phil. I'm talking to my maid.
Well, get a load of them legs.
Phil.
I'm looking at the turkey.
Oh.
Anyway, Libby, when the food's all ready, let me know. I'll help you serve it.
Well, thanks, Phil, but it won't be necessary. I've hired a butler for the day.
Okay. I'd like to see that turkey in a bathing suit.
Phil! Get out of here.
Oh, gosh, Miss Livingston. I'm just crazy about that man.
Phil Harris?
Yeah. He's got so much more than Gregory, and he doesn't fight it.
Well, now I've heard everything. And the door buzzer, too. I'll get it, Pauline. I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing. Oh, hello, Jack. What took you so long?
Well, I had to stop for the candy. Here you are, Mary.
Thanks.
Is everybody here?
Sure. Jack, they're in the living room. Let's go in. Jack, you did wear that old tuxedo, didn't you?
Oh, it's not so old.
Hey, hiya, fellas. Hello, Phil. Well, if it ain't the Green Hornet.
All right, all right.
Hello, Jack.
Hiya, Don. Hello, Dennis.
Hello, Mr. Benny. I've been here since 6:30.
That's nice. Say, Mary. Hey, Mary, you know, I noticed something peculiar as I came over here. You know that white line that goes down the middle of the street?
Yeah?
Well, it goes up over the curb, across your sidewalk, and right up to your door.
The white line?
Holy smoke, my mother's cow must have a loose gasket.
A loose what?
I'll explain it to you later.
Hey, Jackson, I brought my whole band over here. They're in the other room.
Yeah, the Sportsman's Quartet came, too.
Well, this is really going to be a party. Oh, darn it, I forgot my violin. I'll go back and get it.
Jackson, you take one step to that door and I'll hit you so hard your toupee will spin like a Spike Jones record.
Okay, if you don't want any entertainment.
Oh, we'll have entertainment. Say, Dennis, it'll be a little while before we eat, so how about a song?
Yeah, come on, Dennis. How about it, huh?
Sure. Go ahead, kid.
Yeah, go ahead, kid.
It's about time somebody asked me. I've been here since 6:30.
Now, come on, Dennis. Go ahead and sing your song. I'll get it, Mary. Hold the song till I come back, will you, kid? Ya-da-dee-da-dum, da-dee-da-dum, ba-bum, ba-dee-da-dum. Yes?
How do you do? Is this Miss Livingston's residence?
Yes, it is.
Well, Miss Livingston is expecting me for Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, well, come right in. You got here just in time. You know, the fun's starting.
How nice.
Here, let me take your hat.
Thank you.
Your coat?
Thank you.
Now, follow me. Hey, kids! Oh, pardon me. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Jack Benny.
How do you do? I'm the new butler.
Hey, kids! What? You're the butler?
Yes. Are you the downstairs man?
I happen to be a guest here.
Well, you could have fooled me.
If you're the butler, the kitchen is right through that door.
Thank you.
Jack, who is at the door?
Nobody.
Well, whose coat and hat are you carrying?
Oh, darn it, your butler's. He just came in. All right, lads. I know how to keep help. Go ahead and sing, Dennis. Come on.
I'm sending you a big bouquet of roses, one for every time you broke my heart. And as the door of love between us closes, tears will fall like petals when we part. I beg you to be different, but you'll always be untrue. I'm tired of forgiving. Now there's nothing left to do. So I'm sending you a big bouquet of roses, one for every time you broke my heart. I beg you to be different, but you'll always be untrue. I'm tired of forgiving. Now there's nothing left to do. I'm sending you a big bouquet of roses, one for every time you broke my heart.
that was swell.
Hey, fellas, everybody in the dining room. Dinner's on the table.
It's about time. I've been here since 6:30.
Oh, quiet. Hey, kids, look. Let's all march in. You know, conga line.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da, boom. Da-da-da-da-da, boom. Da-da-da-da-da, boom. Don, if you can't control it, don't swing it. Heaven's sake.
Oh, Jack, you and your ideas. Now, come on in, fellas. The dinner will get cold.
Okay, let's go.
Jack, we're short of chairs. Bring in the piano.
All right, I'll be with you in a minute. Hey, what's this dish on top of the piano? Wow.
Hey, Jackson, get your hands out of there. That's for the boys.
Oh.
Jack!
How could she see from the other room? Well, here I come with a piano bunch. Listen, where do you... Piano bench. Although the other way would be good, too. Here I come with the piano bunch. Just as good one way or the other. What's the difference if I say, here I come with the piano bench, or here I come with the piano bunch? It doesn't make any difference. Hey, where do you want me to sit, Mary?
Right here. Your name's on the place card.
Well, place cards and everything. How did Phil know where to sit? He can't read.
I put his picture on the plate.
Oh.
That's your fault, Bunch. You got people thinking I can't read.
Oh, yeah? Let me see you write your name.
Don't change the subject. I'm talking about reading.
I thought so.
Oh, Ernest. I wonder what's keeping that butler.
I don't know why you hired that smart Alec Butler anyway. I'll get him. Hey, Ernest!
Yes, sir.
Ernest, we're ready to... Ernest, why'd you come in here barefooted? Where are your shoes?
Don't you remember? I handed them to you when I came in.
What?
I used to work in a winery.
Stop it! No! Now, look, just bring in the food.
You'll have to wait. The turkey won't be ready for a few minutes yet.
Well, kids, looks like we'll have to wait a while.
Yeah, Dennis, how about singing another song?
Say, Jack, Phil's band is here in the Sportsman's Quartet, and they've got a swell arrangement of an old square dance number.
A square dance number? Say, I haven't heard one of those in a long time.
What do you want me to sing?
Sit down, kid.
Thanks. I've been here since 6:30.
What?
I would have been here earlier, but the cow didn't have her bag packed.
Yeah. Now, let's all get around the piano and do the square dance. Look, I'll grab a violin from one of the boys. Hey, Larry, let me have your violin.
Here you are, Jackson.
Thands. Now, how about it, Don?
Okay, let's go, fellas. Turkey in the straw.
Okay, wait for me now. Wait for me.
Take your hard to mind the hand, cause we're gonna have a band with the left hand forward, make it very grab. Then we circle to the left, then we circle to the right. Now we ask you, we can get a hurry right. Right up the lucky, give it a try. Up on the lucky, you will see why. A lucky strike is first question with the expert fireman, tobacco man. Then you take a puff or two, and you will know that's smoke for you. That's the smoke for you and me. You will find they are the best, cause quality of product is essential to success. Puff, puff.
Don, that was swell. Really wonderful.
Dinner is served. The turkey's on the table.
Okay. Come on in, kids. Come on. Gee, that turkey looks good.
Jack, will you do the carving?
Sure, I love to carve. Give me that knife. Mary, what do you want, white meat or dark meat?
White meat, please.
How about you, Dennis?
Oh, I'll have a drumstick.
Okay. Don, what would you like? White meat, dark meat, a leg, or a wing?
Yes, thank you, with gravy.
You know, Don, if you were twins, I'd have a good slogan for you.
What is it?
Guess which twin ate the pony? That was a dilly, wasn't it?
Miss Livingston, shall I serve the hot biscuits now?
Yes, Ernest.
Very well, madam. There.
Ernest, don't throw the biscuits.
Certainly not.
Why don't you stand closer to the table?
I've been watching these people eat, and I don't want to get any on me.
What?
And that old man with the carving knife scares me to death.
Now, wait a minute.
I know your type. Those blue eyes aren't fooling me a bit.
Why do you hire it? Look, you're just mad because my tuxedo was better than yours.
Why, you
Ernest. Your job is to serve the food, not to antagonize the Green Hornet.
Yes, madam.
Say, Mr. Benny, how about making a speech?
Yeah, come on, speech, Jack. Speech.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Jack. Say something. You know, this is the first time we've all had dinner together in a long time.
Okay, I'll make a speech. Well, kids, it's sure nice for all of us to be here on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. A day set aside where families can gather together in common bond and humbly give thanks in a spirit of brotherly love.
Hear, hear.
Thank you. Yes, Thanksgiving. A day that was originally started by the Pilgrim Fathers. The Pilgrim Fathers. That stalwart, staunch group of men and women who left their native shore.
Don, stop eating.
And after months of suffering, had their hardship rewarded by safely landing at Cape Cod in the year of 1620. Yes, our Pilgrim Fathers.
Jack.
Our Pilgrim Fathers.
Jack.
What is it, Don?
The Pilgrims didn't land at Cape Cod. They landed at Plymouth Rock.
No, Don. It was Cape Cod.
Jack, any schoolboy knows it was Plymouth Rock. How can you say Cape Cod?
Don, don't tell me anything about history. I went to school, too, and I say the Pilgrims landed at Cape Cod.
They didn't land at Cape Cod. It was Plymouth Rock.
Don, they landed at Cape Cod. And if you don't...
Jack, put down that carving knife.
Oh, pardon me.
Beast!
Now, Don, this is Thanksgiving, so let's not quarrel. You think it was Plymouth Rock, but I know it was Cape Cod. And you can take my word for it. I know what I'm talking about.
Well, so do I. It was Plymouth Rock.
It was Cape Cod.
Oh, for heaven's sake, cut it out. Ernest, serve the dessert, will you, please?
I will if those two gentlemen will get off the table.
I will if he will.
I'll have some more of the white meat.
That's my leg.
I wish you told me sooner. I'd put gravy on it.
White sauce. Now, Don Wilson, I think it's awful for you to come here on Thanksgiving, accept Mary's hospitality, eat my lifesavers, and start a big argument like this.
I didn't start the argument. You did. And you can ask anybody, and they'll tell you the Pilgrims landed on Plymouth Rock.
I don't care who you ask. I still say they landed at Cape Cod.
Jack, for goodness sake, finish the speech you started.
I'll do it if everybody will shut up.
Here, here.
I won't talk unless everybody is quiet. Now, I won't speak. Now, as I was saying, we're gathered here on Thanksgiving Day in a spirit of friendship. A word that in itself represents that binding tie between all people. Let's try, friends. Let's try to keep the feeling that is so prevalent on this day throughout the entire year. So whenever you feel discouraged, just think of the spirit of those pilgrims who sailed across the ocean deep and finally landed at Cape Cod.
Jack, we'll be back in just a moment, but first...
It is 61.
A recent impartial survey covering all the southern tobacco markets reveals this important fact. More independent tobacco experts smoke Lucky Strike regularly than the next two leading brands combined.
Yes, Lucky Strike. First again with tobacco men.
But what does that mean to me?
Simply this. These independent tobacco experts have had years of experience buying, selling, and handling tobacco. And it's important for you to know that more of these independent tobacco experts smoke Lucky Strike regularly than the next two leading brands combined.
You've heard the survey results. Now, here's what Mr. James Monroe Ball, 33 years a tobacco auctioneer, who sold more than 400 million pounds of tobacco, recently said.
At market after market, I've seen the makers of Lucky Strike buy a fine, ripe, mellow leaf. Good, rich tobacco that makes a swell smoke. I've smoked Lucky's 31 years.
A Lucky Strike smoker for 31 years. And Mr. Ball, like you, looks to the cigarette he smokes for enjoyment. Real deep down smoking enjoyment. So light up a Lucky yourself. Puff by puff, you'll see.
LSMFT. LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And this fine Lucky Strike tobacco means a world of smoking enjoyment for you. That's why
you'll like Lucky Strike.
Boss, it's pretty late. Why don't you go to bed?
Wait a minute, Rochester. I'm looking something up in this history book. Here it is. In the year of 1620, the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock. Gee, it wasn't Cape Cod. It was Plymouth Rock. Don Wilson was right. Well, I hate to do this, but I guess I'll just have to call him up and fire him. He's so smart he can get another job.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned in for the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show, which follows immediately. And on Saturday nights, to be sure to hear A Day in the Life of Dennis Day and the Lucky Strike Hit Parade starring Frank Sinatra.
This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
That's our ring time for Lum and Abner, brought to you by the makers of Alka-Seltzer.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Lum in the Jotham Down store talking on the telephone. Listen.
Yeah, well, I didn't really think you'd want to sell your icebox, Tom, but I'm having a hard time finding one from a new restaurant. So I figured there weren't no harm in asking you. Oh, no, I know how you feel about it, Tom. I wouldn't sell it neither if I was in your place. Yeah. Well, if you do hear of one, I wish you'd let me know. Yeah. Well, much obliged, Tom. Goodbye.
Excuse me, Lum, but I overheard your telephone conversation.
Oh, howdy, Doc.
I was sitting back in my office, and I overheard your remarks on the telephone, and sounded like you're looking for an icebox.
Yeah, can't find one nowhere. Looks like I never am going to get this restaurant of mine started. Them fixtures ain't got here from the county seat yet. Abner's worse, so he's staying home today, and that means I got to spend practical all of my time waiting on the trade. Anyway, I can't get nothing done.
Well, now, I'll tell you, Lum. I have a suggestion to make.
Cedric was going to help me today, but he ain't showed up.
Yes, Cedric's a bright young boy.
I don't know why I always have to have so much trouble.
Well, now, I'll tell you, Lum, about that icebox. I know a man over in Mount Ida, friend of mine, and I think he's got an icebox that he wants to sell.
Does he showing up?
Why don't we jump on the phone and give him a ring?
That's a good idea. Call him up right now. It's long distance, but I'm willing to pay the charges. I've just got to get an icebox. Go ahead and call him up, Doc. Don't talk no longer than you have to, though.
Now, what do I do? Call the operator?
Yeah, just give one long ring and you'll get Mamie Phillips. She's the central girl here.
Oh, yes.
That's enough. Now, she'll ask you how you're feeling, even if she don't know who you are, so just ignore her. Mm-hmm. Tell her you're in a hurry. If you don't, she'll keep you there all day long asking you how everybody is.
Hello? This is Dr. Benjamin Franklin Withers. Oh, just fine.
Oh, me.
Well, now, just a minute, Miss Phillips. Plum, how are you?
Here. Better give me that receiver a minute. I want to get this icebox before next summer.
She was inquiring after your health.
Yeah, I know. Hello, Mamie. Doc wants to put a call through to Mount Ida, and he's in a terrible rush, so hurry it up, please. All right. Here, Doc.
Yes. Hello. Yes, that's right. Mount Ida. O.J. Watford. The O stands for Oren. You can reach him at the Ace High Snooker Palace. That's right. You can tell it by the sign across the front of the building. It says Morton's Livery Stable.
Well, she can't see it.
Don't let that confuse you, though, Miss Phillips. Morton isn't there anymore. He died. Oh, must have been 13 years ago. Ed Camden took the place over after Morton passed on. He put in a soft drink parlor. He went out of business in 32, and the place was vacant for 3 years.
Now, she don't have to know the history of the place to get a call through. Just tell her to hurry it up.
Just to hurry the call through, Miss Phillips. Yes, I'll wait. She's going to hurry it up.
Well, good. How big of an icebox has he got?
Who?
Well, this fellow you're calling, whoever it is.
Ed Camden? I don't believe he's got an icebox. He went broke in 1932, lost everything. The fellow I'm calling was O.J. Watford. You got a little mixed up there, Lum.
Well, who wouldn't?
How big an icebox do you want, Lum?
Well, as big a one as I can get, I reckon. I'll have to keep a lot of stuff in there. Meat and gravy and pickles, and bread, ice, all that restaurant junk.
Yes. Well, now, as I recall this box that Orrin has, that's O.J. Watford. As I recall, the box he had was about... just a minute. Hello? Hello? Is this the Ace High Snooker Palace? Hello? Who's speaking? Hello? I want the Ace High Snooker Palace in Mount Ida. Oh, it is. Well, I want to speak to Orrin Watford. Fine. He's right there.
Oh, well, that's good. Try to keep the price on it down just as much as you can, though.
Hello? Orrin? Guess who this is? No. No.
Doc, this is a business call.
He thinks I rustled Fillmore. Try again, Orrin.
Tell him who you are and let's get down to business.
Oh, you're way off. This is Ben. Doc Withers. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, I'll wait.
What's the matter now?
He wants to make another shot. He doesn't want to hold up the game.
Oh, for pity's sake.
Orrin's left-handed. Nice fellow, though.
Yeah, well, look, Doc, we
hold on a minute, Lum. Hello, Orrin. How's that? The side pocket? Which side?
Doc, this call is costing me money.
Well, listen, Orrin. What I called you about is an icebox. How's that? Oh, sure, put him on. Well, what do you know about that, Lum? Ralph Conway is there.
Well, I don't care who's there. Just find out about the icebox and hang up.
Ralph's been away for about 4 years. Orrin says Ralph wants to say hello to me.
Well, that's fine, but we...
Hello, Ralph. Okay. He's putting Orrin back on.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
That's the first time I've talked to Ralph in 4 years. It's good to hear his voice again. Hello? Who is this? Oh, well, how are you anyway, Orrin? Well, that's nice. Oh, about the same.
Ask him about the icebox.
Who? Sure, put him on.
Now, wait a minute, Doc.
We sure picked a good time to call. Charlie Button just dropped in. Charlie runs the Mount Ida Milk Depot. Nice fella.
Doc, I ain't no millionaire. This call's going to cost more than the icebox.
Hello, Charlie? I can't hear you. I say I can't hear you. What'd you say? Oh, hello. Bye. That was Charlie Benton.
Well, for goodness sakes, get Orrin back on the phone and ask him how much he wants for that icebox. Well, I can still afford it.
Yes, I'll ask him. Hello, Orrin? Oh, what is it, Ralph?
Ralph? How'd he get in again? He must not have went to the foot of the line.
Why, certainly I'd love to talk to him.
Now, hold on here, Doc. This has went too far.
That Ralph thinks of everything. He wouldn't want to meet a nicer fellow.
What's he thought of now?
Just a minute. Hello. How are you? Well, that's nice. Just a minute. Here, Lon, you take the receiver and talk to him.
I don't want to talk to him.
Go on. He'd love to hear from you.
I don't even know him. I wouldn't know what to say.
Oh, just say anything. Ask him how he's feeling. Here, take the receiver. Go ahead.
Granny, this is silly. Hello? How you feeling? Well, good. Just a minute. Here's Doc again. Here, take this dead blame thing and get Orrin on there and talk to him about that icebox.
Yes, I will. Hello? Will you please put Orrin Watford on the telephone? Orrin Watford. Much obliged. Well, how'd you like that fellow's voice you talked to?
Oh, it was all right, I guess. Couldn't hardly hear him, though. Who was it?
I don't know.
Huh?
He was some acquaintance of Ralph's, relative, perhaps. Ralph said he was 87 years old and had never talked long distance before. Ralph thought it'd be nice.
You mean we wasted time and money just for that? Now, listen here, Doc Withers.
Wait, hold on. I've got to hurry this call through. Hello? Who is this? Oh, yes, Orrin.
Now, ask him about the icebox.
Well, Orrin, the main reason I called you today... How's that? Well, why didn't Ralph say so? Put him back on again.
Now, wait, Doc. You ain't going to talk to Ralph again.
Oh, no. This isn't Ralph. It's the old gentleman you talked to. Orrin says it's his birthday, and that's why Ralph wanted him to talk on the long-distance phone. That's Ralph's present to him this year.
Ralph's present? Who's paying for this?
Hello?
Granny.
Happy birthday, sir. Just a minute. Here, Lum. Do you want to say happy birthday to the...
No, I don't.
Lum sends you his greetings, too. Lum. Lum Edwards. He runs a store over here in Pine Ridge. All right, just a minute. He wants to talk to you, Lum.
Well, I don't want to talk to him. All I want's an icebox.
Oh, well, Orrin J. Watford is the man you want to talk to about that. Oh, hold on a minute, and I'll ask him for you.
Yeah, you better just hang up, Doc. I'll get one someplace else.
Oh, I'll handle it for you, Lum. I'll handle it.
Just hang it up.
Now, just a minute, Lum. I'll handle it for you. Hello? Who is this? Milton.
Oh, me.
It's Milton. Well, where is Orrin, Milton? Oh, I see. Just a minute. Orrin's gone home, Lum.
He has.
But this is his brother, and he can take care of it just as good as Orrin. Hello, Milton. Say, I was talking to Orrin about an icebox. Well, a pretty good-sized one. I see. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, that's fine, Milton.
Don't forget to ask him about the price.
Well, say hello to your sister, Milton. Fine. Goodbye.
Well, what did he say?
Said he was awful glad I called.
Yeah.
But he said they've already got an icebox.
Well, I know that.
And you know, it's a funny thing, Lum. He said they were even thinking of selling the one they've got.
Yes, well, a fellow will run into coincidences like that.
Listen again every weekday at this time for Lum and Abner down in Pine Ridge. Brought to you by the makers of Alka-Seltzer and One-A-Day brand vitamins. Gene Baker speaking.